Before we get to that, and really we're going to get to our panel very, very quickly, it is unbelievable. I guess my only comments here is unbelievable the things that elected officials think they can get away with saying. Now, this is not a senator, this is not a member of Congress, it's not a governor, but it is a vice mayor of a city in LA County. Let's bring our panel in. Conservative commentators Jenna Morgan and Priya Patel. Guys, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you taking the time. I want to start off by playing this video. This is Cynthia Gonzalez, a vice mayor in LA County, talking about the ICE raids and what should be done by those in her community. Watch this, and I'd love to get your guys' reactions.
I want to know where all the cholos are at in Los Angeles. 18th Street, Florencia. Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street, and this is Florencia. You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there ain't a peep out of you. So don't be trying to claim no block, no nothing. If you're not showing up right now, trying to like help out.
Priya, I want to start with you here. So an elected official saying, hey, gang members, go fight the federal government. Your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I'm nowhere near this area of LA. Otherwise, I would be thoroughly concerned. It is ridiculous to me that not only do we have a call for violence here, but we have a call for violence, essentially domestic terrorism from domestic terrorists, right? And most Mexican gangs in this country have been designated foreign or domestic terrorist groups. And this, it is just ridiculous to me. I don't understand how this woman is calling these her people, her in her words, her cholos. Your people are your constituents, and your job is to keep your city and your constituents safe from people like the cartels. So this is just very interesting to me, and honestly grounds for impeachment.
Yeah, I don't even know if they do that in that particular city, but if they do, I would say go ahead and recall this lady. Jenna, my thought watching this, okay, so what? Like, play this out. So the gangs go and fight ICE, and then what? They win, and ICE goes, shucks. Wish we could enforce the law here, but those pesky gang members are just they fight too hard and too well. What's the end game with something like this?
Well, it seems like for California, that is exactly what they would hope and want, that all of them can just run amok and there is no law. It's a city of no laws, and we're soon starting to see that maybe happening here in New York City, but that's for another topic. And I also think what is so wild is this is just her admitting, number one, that there are gangs, and maybe her people, maybe she is a part of those gangs too. I don't know. I mean, maybe she knows people in high places that, we should all be a little concerned about. But again, California is clearly a lawless city. We're seeing it time and time again. So ultimately, I don't even think they think that far of like, what is the end goal? They don't have capacity of like future thoughts. They just are kind of in the moment. So I don't really think she knows what her hope is. I mean, it was a since deleted post, right? I believe it's now taken down. So clearly, again, didn't think that far ahead. She just decided to run her mouth, and then this was the result of that.
That's a good point of like, you also are kind of admitting that there are gangs in your city that you're just like okay with, and the cops aren't doing anything about it. But I guess, again, different conversation for a different time. I can't believe people decide. I can't believe she pressed the send button on that and nobody was like, hey, maybe don't have that take.